Okay, there's 3 different types of, well actually 4 different types of lashes that I'm going to show you how to apply today. It's pretty simple once you get the hang of it. The supplies that you'll need, of course, is lash glue. This is lash grip. You can use Duo's cool too, or any other type of adhesive. This is actually the clear adhesive. You can get black as well. It's whatever, you know, your preference is. Now the first type of lash I'm going to show you is the Demi or half lash, the Demi lash. This lash is made for basically the outer corner of your eye. It is not to be applied all the way from the inner rim or the inner corner of your eye all the way out. It's made for more emphasis on the outer corner of your eye. So basically, if you want to apply your Demi lashes, you have to always remember that what they're, you know, you have to remember what they're made for. Now, you're going to start off with your glue and your lash, like this. You're literally going to apply a thin layer or a thin line starting from the inner corner. You can apply a little more glue to the inner corner if you want, just to make sure that it sticks well, because that's the part that's going to come up first. You can do it at the inner corner and the outer corner, but basically you're just going to do a small, let me see if I can show you well, see that? A small line like that, a thin line. It doesn't have to be thick, but it has to, you know, you have to show. You have to make sure it shows on there. But yeah, basically you're going to put that on there and you're going to let that dry for about 30 seconds or until the glue gets tacky. You'll know that it's tacky when it starts to get a little clear, and whenever you touch it, it'll be a little sticky, but 30 seconds is sufficient. So once you do that, grab a pair of tweezers and you're going to pick up your lash and you're going to hold it right here in the middle, just like that. Now for the Demi lashes, remember they're only for the outer corner, so if you want you can go ahead and start on the outer corner and place them right at the base of where your lash meets your skin, and you're going to press that, or you can start in the middle and push it there, whatever works for you, but you're just going to place that and use your tweezers or your finger, whatever works, and you're just going to apply that to your lash line. Okay, so once you do that, what I like to do, I like to kind of just push it, and I like to pinch my lashes and the false lash together. And you can push and tug it over if you need to, but basically you're just making sure that it's at the base of your lash line and the skin, just like that. And there you go. As you can tell, there's more emphasis here on the outer corner because it gets longer, and it gets really short when it gets towards the end of the lash. Right here, if you notice, there's nothing there because that's where my natural lash is, and that's where you would just simply apply mascara to blend it all in. You want to start off with a clean eye. That's really important, because if you have any type of oils or anything, it's going to make it harder for the glue to adhere to your eye, or to your eyelash. So yeah, that's how you do the Demi lashes. They look really pretty. These are the Ardell Demi Wispies. So these are one of my favorite go-to lashes. Okay, the next set of lashes I'm going to show you are the full set of lashes. These are number 110s. These are from my local beauty supply store. These are another one of my favorite lashes that I go to. They look really, really pretty. As you can tell, it's the full length of your eyeball. When you get these, you may have to trim them in the ends just to make sure that they fit your eyeball, but you want to make sure that this fits all the way, you know, in the inner corner, not too far in here, just where your natural lash starts, all the way to the end of your lash. And so you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna apply a thin coat of lash glue like before, like so, and you're gonna wait 30 seconds and let that dry. Now I've already applied glue on some other lashes that I had, or the same lash but the other side, and so it's nice and tacky. And once it's nice and tacky, you want to go ahead and shape it, or you can do this while it's drying. You're going to shape it to conform to the shape of your eye. So you're just going to bend it and move it around so it won't be so straight. Now you're just going to do the same method as before. you can start at the middle. So you're just going to apply that in the inner corner of your eye, like that, the middle, and make sure it's at the end. Just like before, but this time you're just going to focus on bringing that lash all the way over. If you wait too long, it won't stick as well, like mine. But you just want to go ahead and push it and do the same pinch method as before. And there you go. As you can tell, this lash goes all the way from the outer corner all the way to the inner where my natural lash starts. It's really simple. These are really, really pretty. Like I said, these are my go-to lashes. They're a little more dramatic, but once you apply your lashes, you can go ahead and, you know, pull them down. You can pull them. You can do everything you want with them. Just, you know, just make sure you don't yank it off. And then you're gonna go ahead and finish off with a coat of mascara, and your eyelash look will be complete. Okay, the next lash I'm going to show you is the under lash, the under eyelash. Now, these are really fun. These are super dramatic, so you're not going to really want to wear these every day. But this is just if you want to, you know, have extra emphasis on your eye. Let me show you on the other side. I've already applied lash glue to my lash like before. And if you notice, let me turn it around. See how the lashes curve up? See that tiny curve up? This is actually not the correct size, or the correct side that you're going to apply it. You're going to turn it around to those lashes, so those lashes are curving downward like that. Now you can do the same thing before. You can mold it. These aren't a really good pair. These are a really cheap pair, so they're not going to mold correctly. So I'm going to try my best to show you guys. But basically, you're going to do the same thing that you did the other ones. I like to apply mine right underneath my lash. So let me see if I can show you guys. Okay. There you go. You're going to make that stick in the middle. And you're going to bring that over to the outer corner. And then you're going to bring that over to the inner corner and stick. Now don't worry about the white. It's going to dry clear. Just for the bottom lashes, you just want to make sure that you don't use too much glue, because this glue sometimes tends to show if it's too clumpy. It'll still be clear, but you know, it's apparent that there's something on there. So, sorry, it's too much light. So you're just gonna push that in just like before. This takes a lot of practice, you guys. If you don't get it the first time, it's okay. Just try again. As long as your glue is tacky, it should be fairly easy. Alright, just like that. So once this glue dries, once the glue dries, it should be, I mean, it's still going to be detectable that they're false lashes, but if you put eyeliner on them, and if the strip, the band where the eyelash, the band of the eyelash, if it's like white or clear, you can go ahead and run some gel eyeliner or a pencil eyeliner or something over it, just to make sure it's black so it can match your lashes better. So yeah, if you apply eyeliner, you'll just do it on your waterline, and you can even do just a small line underneath, just so it can all blend seamlessly. But yeah, if your eyes water heavily, these will probably not stay on too long. They're pretty much for, you know, if you want to take photos and need extra emphasis on your bottom lashes or something like that. I personally don't like wearing them out just because it's just too much for me. But if that's what you like, go for it. But yeah, so it's pretty simple, same concept, a little trickier than the other ones, but it's still fairly simple if you let that glue dry. Okay, the next type of lash I'm going to show you are these cluster lashes right here. These are called cluster lashes or individual lashes. You can get these at the local beauty supply store. You can get any type that you like. My preference are, I like the ones in the blue case. They do have different types of lengths. I would recommend, if you're just starting off, getting long, medium, and short, and some flare under lashes. The importance of the flare under lashes is they're great filler lashes, meaning that you can fill the lashes in the sparse areas without it being too much, but it'll just give it that extra support that you need in between each lashes, just to make everything look flawless and seamless. If you have the longer lashes, you want to go ahead and concentrate the clusters at the end to create that cat eye effect. If you have, if you're using the 3 sizes, you would then move on to the middle lashes, the middle length, and you would apply those right here in the middle of your eye. Then you go to the short, and you would apply those over here in the inner corner of your eye. That's when you would go in between each lash cluster and apply these flare under blacks. They're super tiny, and they're just perfect for that. See how tiny they are? They're just perfect for that. These are also perfect for the very inner corner of your eyes, and you can use these for more emphasis right here at the bottom lashes. Now, there's special type of glue that you buy for this, and this glue will make sure that these lashes stay on for about 2 to 4 weeks. This is the Lash, what's this called? Lash Tight adhesive. This is the clear. They also have black, if that's what you like. This is semi-permanent, so if you don't want your lashes to stay on for longer than a couple hours, I would not recommend using that glue. You can also use this regular lash glue, and basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna take, let me see if I can show you. So this is the one I've already prepared so I can show you guys. But you're gonna take a lash and you're gonna go from the middle, because you don't want to yank any lashes off. See how I did that? You're gonna go in the middle as close to the base as possible and firmly pull it down and get that lash. Now, if you apply a dot of glue, either your Lash Tight or this temporary lash glue, you're gonna just dip the base. You don't want to over dip it, just dip the base till it's white like that. And the same rule applies if you're using just the temporary glue, just 30 seconds to make it tacky. If you're using the other glue, you don't have to wait. You can go ahead and apply it. So what you're gonna do is, with the curved side facing you, you're going to pick up your lash with your tweezers, you're gonna turn it, and this is where it gets tricky. You're going to apply the lash. If you have really curly lashes, you may have to hold it down. You're going to apply the lash on top of your existing eyelash, like so. And if you don't think that they're on, but it's staying on, do not manipulate it too much, because it will cause a lot of headache and you'll get frustrated. So especially if you're using the Lash Tight, if it's on there, let it dry, because once it's on your lash, it's gonna stay. But of course you can move it to any position that you like. Just be very careful with it, and try not to manipulate it too much. You would continue to put lashes to your desired fullness of one length, and then you'll move on to the next length. So then once I finish, I'll put maybe like 3 or 4 clusters of the long at the inner corners. Then I'll go ahead and put maybe like 3 or 4 of the medium right here, and then I'll do the small. That's when you would take your teeny tiny ones, and like I would put one in between the medium and the long, and I'd place it right in the middle, and so on and so forth. And yeah, it's super simple. They're really beautiful. They give you that natural effect, that natural lash effect. and it's perfect for brides. So yeah, hopefully that you found this helpful and you can experiment and try on lashes, and hopefully it works out for you. So